Hello, everyone. This is Mike, the guy who runs the This Was the Scene podcast, and this is just a how-to, a little behind the scenes video. This is the template for the teasers that I post every week. I created this custom in After Effects. So what I've got here is I set it up to have this template, like I said, that template that I change every week. So I'm just going to show you how I update it. So this is already one that launched this week. So I'm doing teaser 2 right now. First thing I do is I go up here and I replace this footage. This is the audio file. So the audio file I ended up cutting out from the full interview. This is the full interview. And so I usually just make these markers on some teasers. And I was like, oh, okay, this is like, so I'm going through the edit and I'm making markers like, okay, this will be another teaser. So I'll export this and then I will import it into After Effects over here. And then, so there's the main file. So now I know that all the stuff up here has to move over to adjust. So when I go here, this is the boxcar song that's in the background. So I got to go here, bring it to the end, split it, make sure it lines up, which it kind of does. Yeah, that's fine. And then I have to go up here. So this is the line right here. So I have to make sure I'm at the end of this, and I just bring this back to here and chop it off because I don't want that to stay when it goes over to this. This I'm going to move over. That's the end, the scene coming in, the logo coming in. I'll show you that in a second. This is the profile picture, so I'll just move this over because this is the scale that it's going to. This is that solid black color that's right here. You see it's kind of shading this in. So what I want to do is take this and move this over here because it goes from opacity, brings it down to 0. And let's see. So now that I have that, I have to double check what's going on here. Okay, so that thing, if I go into this comp right here, I will take these and move this over to this point. That just shows so that what happens here is that when he's done with right here, he's done saying the teaser, and then that drops off, and then the logo comes in. Again, this was all stuff that I built from day one. Then I have to go in here. Let's double click and go in here because at the end I have to change this now to say tomorrow because I'm going to launch this on Thursday. So tomorrow. I had it a couple times where I forgot about that part. I was like, fuck. And then I got to bring the end of the video to here. So this gray line is the entire length of the video. And initially when I'm doing this part, I'll just show you that. I'll go into the profile and I have to change this profile picture. So I have this box here that I could change out all the time with profile pictures. So last week I had knapsack and I had these two images. So in that case, if this was the case where I was changing this out, if this was like Saturday when I'm editing this for the next week, I'd bring this in, I'd scale it up to fit the box, and then when I go up one more, not one more, let's see, title in, nope, profile, there we go. That would change there. And then I have to change the information here. So in this case, I went from Blair from Knapsack to Eric from Creep Records. So I put his in, then I go to intro, and I have to make sure I change the name. God damn it, change the name, and then change this. And I have this little null here, so this will kind of nudge it up and down. So if Creep Records was on the same line, if I could fit it, I would just use this little null to just center it. But that's not the case here. Bring this back. There we go. All right. That's it. And then I have to render this out. So I'll use Adobe Media Encoder. Okay, here we are, and it's queued up in Media Encoder. So I just have this screen open, so it'll open from here. I don't use any of this crap. Just open this up. I make sure I have it on H.264. I just do match bit rate, high bit rate, and then I have to go to the folder where I will have clips and do this one, make it to 2, and save it. And I render it out, which will take a while. And then once I render it out, I have to drag that clip into QuickTime and then make a smaller version so then I can upload it to Dropbox and then I can download it to my phone and put it on Instagram. So once that's done rendering out, I'll go to upload and I'll find the file and I'll upload it and I'll put all my information on it and then I'll share it and then I share it to the North Jersey Pop Punk page and then I share it to my profile and I tag whoever's being interviewed just so they might want to share it. I'll also upload it to Twitter. Twitter account's not really like super active. It's just like one other place that people have found me because I don't know where people are. See Eric is sharing some stuff and Mineral likes something, which was fucking dope. But that's it. And right now this is rendering. So I hope this was valuable for anyone who wanted to see a little bit of behind the scenes, and hopefully I didn't kill any of the magic by doing this.